And we welcome you inside Pell Court for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150 92.9 KAGO with live HD video on mybasin.com. I'm Josh Eldridge, and so glad that you're here with us tonight for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week. Also brought to you in part by Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union, Coldwell Banker, Holman Premier Realty, Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls, and by Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. Tonight's matchup between the Klamath Union Pelicans and the Eagle Point Eagles. Klamath Union entering play tonight 5-0 on the season. They are 4-0 in Skyline Conference play. For the Eagle Point Eagles, they are 0-7, struggling on the season so far, and coming into Pell Court tonight, the definite underdog. So as Klamath Union nears the midway point in the season, we will begin to understand how the postseason shapes up beginning tonight. So we'll take a look at the Skyline Conference in just a bit, and we will try to chat with one of the players coming up, as we've still got quite a ways coming up before tip-off tonight. So we'll talk with, We'll keep you on edge. We'll see which player we get coming up here in just a bit on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. We're on air on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
It's tax time, and Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls will help you make the most of your refund. Double down! Bring us your tax refund, and we'll double it to use towards your down payment on your new vehicle purchase. And right now, choose from more new trucks and SUVs than ever, and available 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. If you live here, you get it. Double your down payment during Ram Truck Month, only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com, also on air on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO. Still quite a ways from tip-off tonight as the Klamath Union Pelicans take on the Eagle Point Eagles, but I'm joined now by Jacob Cook, Klamath Union big man, down low the senior. We'll start there. Your last year playing basketball with the squad, but you guys are looking good about the midway point in the season. How do you feel about where you guys are right now?
I think we're at a pretty good spot right now. Obviously, I mean, our record's exactly what we want, but we still have a lot of things to tune up on. I know we haven't faced the teams that I know that we're going to see if we make it past league play into that state tournament, whatever that ends up being. So it's just we just got to play a little bit better and do all the little things.
Right, and I'm sure Coach emphasizes little things. I was talking to him at the beginning of the season about where he thought you guys were, 'cause there's a lot of carryover between last year's team and this year's team, and one of the things he continuously brought up to me was how you guys play team defense. And I've watched you guys obviously all season long. I feel like, from just watching you guys, I feel like it's improved, especially the defense down low. Where do you guys feel you're at defensively?
We're at a pretty good spot. I mean, we're always we do a pretty good job getting 50-50 balls. We play hard defense, that's for sure. And I mean, sometimes even I noticed the Hidden Valley game in particular, our intensity was probably the best it's been all year. And I'm sure the higher caliber teams, that's what those will bring out of us. And that's what defense really is. It's just effort. And I mean, some length, size is nice too. But really it's effort and how hard you play defense.
Last night, I thought you guys played great defensively. Obviously, your teammate down there short, I think, 5 blocks last night, something ridiculous.
If not double that.
Yeah, he played a great game. How do you feel about your team's performance last night, specifically against the rival Henley?
Yeah, I mean, it was an intense game. I thought our defense was all right. They kind of picked us apart down low. There was a little bit too much guard penetration, and they were just kicking it down to their big guy the whole game. So that's something that next time we play them, we're going to have to change what we're doing a little bit to take him out of the game. I think we're going to be able to limit them even more than we were. We're kind of lucky they weren't able to shoot very well. Otherwise, that game could have been even closer given the way that I thought we played pretty bad offense.
Yeah, as a senior leader on this team, how do you find your role trying to pick your team up out of a rut? I feel like you're probably one of the more vocal guys when you get in the huddle and that kind of thing. What do you kind of try to say in that situation where you can beat a team like Henley when you're up in the second half, but you start to slip away? What do you say to try to get your team back in it?
Yeah, I think it's just keeping a level head the whole time. Like, that's a really important thing. The 2 techs are very uncharacteristic of us and something our coach doesn't approve of, and really no coach, quite frankly, should. They just kind of let the moment kind of get to them, but that's just something as a leader. We just come back to the huddle and it's like, all right, we just got to reset, and the rest are going to do their thing, but we can't control that. We could just control how we react and how we're going to play in the game. So those are the things I just kind of try to tell everyone. I wouldn't say we really have anyone too experienced. Me and Garrett and Aaron have all played 1 year, but of varsity at least. But yeah, keeping those cool heads, that's the big thing.
Well, you guys are entering your second half of the basketball season, but you're towards the very tail end of your senior year of high school. Aside from basketball, that's got to be on your mind too, right? How does that feel, just coming to the end of your high school career?
Yeah, I've loved all my years of high school. We just had a graduation practice today. We graduate on Sunday. I have some family in town to celebrate with me. I think they'll try to get into the game today. But yeah, it's weighing on me, but when I get here and I get, on the court, it's just basketball for me, and all that stuff is just what I'm going to worry about afterwards. But yeah, I know I'm going to look upon my high school years fondly, and the days where Pelcourt's always rocking and the league game and stuff like that, it's very memorable for me.
What do you got planned after high school for yourself?
I'm still debating between 2 colleges to play baseball, Feather River and Umpqua Community College. I could go to probably a better academic school than that, but I think they have really good baseball programs, and that's something I'd really like to pursue, at least my first 2 years.
What draws you to baseball more than basketball, do you think?
I honestly enjoy them equally. Like, I'd say, like, while I'm playing, I really enjoy them both, but I think I might be like tall high school. I'm like 6'4", 6'5", whatever.
Right.
But when you get to college, it's a whole different beast. Like, the guys are all 6'5". Like, your point guards are 6'5", and my skill set is really down low, and that does me well in the 4A Skyline Conference. But I think it's just my 6'4" frame will be good for me at first base. And yeah, I've always been a baseball kid. I played basketball starting in I think 7th grade. And baseball I've played since I was like 6, so it's just always been my thing.
Right, joined now by Jacob Cook, senior at Klamath Union High School. We'll bring it back to basketball for last question. You got Eagle Point tonight. They've struggled so far on the season. I'm sure you know that. You guys have played real well. But what do you expect from the Eagles tonight? What have you guys scouted against them?
We coming off a back-to-back, we haven't had a whole lot of time to look at what they're doing. I had an opportunity to check their scores, and I know they're playing some pretty hard teams. I think they played North and South Medford, so they've played some pretty tough competition. But we're just going to play our game tonight. I'm not too worried about what they throw at us. If we play a good game, I'm sure we're going to give ourselves a good chance to win. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what they can bring tonight.
All right, awesome. I'll let you get back down there, shoot around. That was Jacob Cook, senior at Klamath Union High School. Thank you very much for coming up here. And well, there you have it. He's definitely going to be in the starting lineup tonight. That was, again, Jacob Cook. His Klamath Union Pelicans are 5-0 on the season. They're taking on the Eagle Point Eagles tonight, who are 0-7. Tip-off is just about 15 minutes away, so when we come back, we're going to dive a little bit more in depth into this game, what we expect from both teams, what's going on in the Skyline Conference, what's going on up in the 5A for Eagle Point. Lots of different things, lots of different moving pieces for both of these teams that we will talk about. Coming up next on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150, 92.9, and on mybasin.com. Leave it here.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we had gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
And we welcome you back inside Pell Court for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150 92.9 KAGO with live HD video on mybasin.com. I'm Josh Eldridge. Glad to bring you tonight's Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week. That's again brought to you in part by Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union, Coldwell Banker, Holman Premier Realty, Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls, and by Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. I'm Josh Eldridge, and tonight, again, the Eagles coming into play 0-7. The Klamath Union Pelicans, they are undefeated, 5-0. Take a look at both of these teams' very different tales so far this year as we take a look at what the Eagles have done to this point on the season. And, you look at their 0-7 record, it looks tough for them, but you look at some of the teams they've played. They've played North Medford to kick off the season. They've played Roseburg, Grants Pass, South Medford. Those are the 4 games they started out their season with, all non-conference games, but all 6A schools. And, hanging tough with schools like Grants Pass, lost by 10. They lost by 4 against Roseburg, another very good team. Get into conference play for these Eagles. They lost to Ashland Crater, who's very good. And again, Ashland was only a 4-point loss. And against Roseburg, again, another non-league game that was played back on Wednesday at home. So Roseburg beating them in that one 48-37. That was the last game that they've played. Now they come here tonight to play a Klamath Union team who comes off a win last night against the Henley Hornets. It was a 48-38 victory for these Klamath Union Pelicans. And, they've won 4 other games so far this season. The closest margin of victory so far this year for KU was a 52-45 win over Hidden Valley, another one of those teams that could arguably be in the top 10 in the state. It was an 8-point win. So Klamath Union looking very good. They're definitely in the upper tier of high school teams here in Oregon. So going to take one break. We're going to take a look at the Skyline Conference standings, the Eagle Point standings, where they are in the 5A when we return on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
It's tax time, and Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls will help you make the most of your refund. Double down! Bring us your tax refund, and we'll double it to use towards your down payment on your new vehicle purchase. And right now, choose from more new trucks and SUVs than ever, and available 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. If you live here, you get it! Double your down payment during Ram Truck Month, only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. Also on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. I'm Josh Eldridge. Tonight's contest between the Klamath Union Pelicans and the Eagle Point Eagles. Klamath Union coming into play today. They are 5-0 on the season. Looking at KU's standings so far and where they are in the Skyline Conference. As a matter of fact, they are atop the Skyline Conference all by themselves. They're 4-0 in league play. Mazama is a close second. They're 3-1. Hidden Valley behind the Vikings in third place at 2-1. Henley is 1-3, and Phoenix and North Valley, they are both winless in conference play. The Pirates 0-2, the Knights are 0-3. Some of the other contests going on in the area for Skyline Conference basketball. We know across the way tonight, Phoenix is taking on Hidden Valley. That'll be a great game. The Pirates and the Mustangs. If Hidden Valley grabs a win there, they will be tied for second place in the Skyline Conference standings. So something to keep an eye out there. We'll try to get you score updates as we continue the broadcast tonight. The Pelicans' opponents tonight, the Eagle Point Eagles, find themselves in the Midwestern League, and they are in 7th place out of 9 teams. That's right, 9 teams in the Midwestern League. That is led right now by Thurston, who's 4-0. Churchill close behind them at 3-1, and Willamette at 3-2 in third place. Crater is in 4th place. Surprised to see them that low, although they did just lose Nathan Beidle, who's committed to the University of Oregon. So a Crater player, they're down, probably their best player out at Crater. They're 2-0 in league play. Ashland is 1-1. They're in 5th place in the Midwestern League. Down in 6th is North Bend from the Bay. They are 0-1. Eagle Point is 0-2. Springfield and North Eugene, both 0-3. They are towards the bottom of the Midwestern League, but you look at those two teams, Springfield and North Eugene. For example, Springfield, they're 4-4 overall in the season. North Eugene is 2-4. Meantime, Eagle Point is still winless on the season. They have given up 103 more points than they've scored this season, 271 to 374. And that number for Klamath Union, just in case you're curious, they've scored 294 points this season. They have allowed 191. And although that's third most in the Skyline Conference, they have scored 90 more points than anyone else in the conference. So they're even things out. Yes, they have had their high-scoring games, but in those high-scoring games, they've just ended up scoring more than the other team, obviously 5 times. They are undefeated on the year so far. So that is the story coming into tonight's game against the Eagle Point Eagles. Klamath Union looking to improve to 6-0 on the season. Can they do it? We'll find out next on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150, 92.9 KAGO, HD video on mybasin.com.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars, there are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
We welcome you back inside Pell Court for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO with live HD video on mybasin.com. And as the OSEA Code of Conduct is read here in the gym, of course, the Eagle Point Eagles tonight coming our way to play the Klamath Union Pelicans. I'm Josh Eldridge. So glad that you're with us tonight for this special presentation of the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week. A non-conference game tonight. So in the grand scheme of things, you know, for both teams, it's more of a tune-up for both teams. This is not a conference game. So Klamath Union, it is not the end-all, be-all for them, although they would love to keep their undefeated mark on the season. They are 5-0. Eagle Point is 0-7 coming into play tonight. As you take a look at the Eagle Point roster real quick before we take a look at their starting lineups, just taking a look at their height real quick, they've got Carlton, who's a junior, 6'4", 6'3", Brennan Knight. They've got 6'2", Camden Gorman, and those are all their 6-footers who are 6 foot or over. Meantime, you look at guys like Klamath Union, Jacob Cook, Garrett Short. Klamath Union might definitely have the height advantage in here tonight as we pause now for our national anthem. Well, maybe some technical difficulties in the gym.
Because of technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, we will do the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready?
All right. So it sounds like we're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. Almost ready for tip-off tonight as the Eagles going to start with their starting lineup for the Eagle Point Eagles, as read by John here in the booth with us tonight. Apologies for the video stream there, as we'll tune it on over to him.
A 5'11" sophomore, number 15, Aiden Quintero. A 6'4" junior, number 20, Colton Charlton. And starting for the Eagles, a 6' senior, number 23, Gabe Espel. Head coach is Ryan Mars. Where'd he mark him at? Now, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, here is the starting lineups for your 2021 Klamath Union Pelicans. Number 11, Pablo Macias. Number 14, a 6' junior, Juan Vata. A 6'2" senior, number 13, Garrett Short. A 6' senior, number 3, Aaron Franklin. And starting for your Pelicans, a 6'4" senior, number 5, Jacob Cook. Head coach is Ed Case.
There we have it, the starting lineups tonight for the Eagle Point Eagles and the Klamath Union Pelicans. Thanks for doing that. And as we get ready for, well, the tip-in tonight, definitely going to be an interesting matchup for both of these teams. Again, Klamath Union not coming into this one with a must-win mentality, although, Coach Case isn't going to let them think like that as we get ready for the inbound pass tonight from Klamath Union High School. Eagle Point going to start with things first as they wear their black jerseys. They've got some dark blue lettering with yellow trim. Taking the ball up the floor, getting the first early shot was Quintero, but Macias gets the rebound on the other side for KU as he passes it inside to Franklin. Tries to bank it off the glass, no good. Franklin gets his own rebound, kicks it over to Short. Now out to Macias on the far side. Macias, open three, no good. Cook puts it back up and in. That's how we get things started for Klamath Union tonight. Cook with the first 2 points tonight as Eagle Point now as they go left to right across the screen. Taking it now over to Knight. Knight going to work against Cook. He goes up against the left side. Shot goes up. It's blocked by Short. He gets the rebound. Does Esquivel. Goes back up and gets fouled. And pardon me, that's Carlton who's at the line now for Eagle Point. He will get 2 free throws. 7:15 left to go in the first. Cook on the board first for Klamath Union. And Pelicans fans, having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle is just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab does more than install just tires and wheels. You can come on in for a free pre-trip safety check, and they're going to help make sure that everything is in working order at Les Schwab Tires. That second free throw hung on the rim. Neither of them were good, and Klamath Union now taking it the other side. Garrett Short, he's in the backcourt trying to find someone open, passes it up front to Cook, and now back to Short. Short brings it up just past the key, dishes it over to Macias. And again, apologies for the video there. We'll try to get that fixed for you as Macias just at the K right now. Gets it inside to Short. He's just at the free throw line. Short has his pocket picked on the other side by Quintero for Eagle Point. 2-on-1 fast break. The shot goes up. It is no good. Rebound goes to Eagle Point. Kicked back outside to Knight, who misses the three-point shot on the far side. Rebound goes to Aaron Franklin. KU taking it. They're up 2-0 with 6:36 left to go in the first. Pablo Macias now on the near side. Kicks it over to Short right in front of the big K here at Pell Court. Aaron Franklin dishes it over to Wata just beyond the key. Now to Macias on the near side. Gets it into Cook. Cook puts it on the deck, gets fouled. He'll go to the line after missing the layup. Cook already's got 2 points tonight, and he's got a chance at 2 more here. We're going to try something just real briefly as Cook steps to the line.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
Aaron Franklin back over to Cook now. Von Wata will double dribble as on the other side. Eagle Point did score a bucket. They lead it was Klamath Union with the bucket. The score 11-9. Klamath Union leads as we near the end of the first quarter. With it now for Eagle Point on the other side, it is Dutton. 1 second left. Eagle Point has to get up a shot. The shot does not count. It's waved off. We go to the end of the first quarter. The score 11-9. Klamath Union leads. You've got the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
And we welcome you back inside Pell Court tonight for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com, on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. Klamath Union leads the Eagle Point Eagles 11-9, and we are here in the second quarter, just getting things started. Leading scorer through the first quarter for Klamath Union was Jacob Cook. He's got 5. Meantime, on the other side for Eagle Point, it's Knight with 4. As Franklin now tries to bounce pass it into short, and a charge taken by Eagle Point's number 23. That's Gabe Squeeble, the senior, standing 6 foot. That's the second foul on Garrett Short and the third team foul for Klamath Union. Short is going to check out. Macias will check in, as I believe that's his second foul. Maybe only his first. Eagle Point now taking it up as they go left to right. Javin Zumwalt checks into the game as well for KU. Dribbling it now is Valdivinos. Valdivinos handing it off to Dutton. Dutton takes a three-point long shot just beyond the arc. No good. Rebound goes to Wata. Wata handing it off to Macias, now to Franklin as KU tries to work quickly. Franklin drives to the basket, throws up a layup. It's no good. Follows up his own rebound and into the near corner. Now over to Cook, to Macias. Now Zumwalt on the far side. Zumwalt back to Macias. He's going to slow things down. He's at the center court logo. Kicking it over to Zumwalt, still on the right side of the court. Now inside to Cook on the right block. He goes to work against a Squeeble. Throws it up with the left hand. No good. Rebound grabbed by Eagle Point. Now the Eagles working it onto the other side. Trying to take it inside was Knight as he goes to work on the left block against Franklin. Bounce pass goes outside the arc to Dutton. He tries to drive the lane with the layup and knocks it down. We are tied at 11. As Macias now bringing it up for KU. As Macias drives to the lane, gets the shot up, but it is blocked, knocked out of bounds by Squeeble. 6:32 left to go in the first. We are tied up at 11. And Klamath Union will inbound, again with 6.5 to go in the second, knotted at 11. Low-scoring game so far as Franklin trying to find someone to get the inbound pass to, finds Zumwalt on the near side. Zumwalt, he's being guarded closely by Dutton. Bounce pass into Macias, down the lane, high off the glass, no good. Rebound is, well, there's no rebound. As a matter of fact, it's a behind-the-back call against Macias, who is trying to get up ahead of Alex Smith. So Eagle Point to inbound. On the floor for them, it's Quintero, Valdivinos, Dutton. You're also going to have Knight and Smith. As I'm not quite sure what the issue is on the floor, a pause in the action. Doesn't quite seem to be any real reason for it. So far in the game, Jacob Cook has got 5 points for Klamath Union. He is their leading scorer. There's one for Pablo Macias. and 2 for Garrett Short. On the other side for Eagle Point, 3 for Alex Smith, 2 for Dutton. Leading scorer for them is Brennan Knight with 4 points, and Gabe Esquibel, a senior, has 2 points tonight. As not quite sure what the pause in the action is for still. Don't want to quite take a break yet because we might miss it, but curious as what's going on down there. Well, it's a great time to remind you that little things can add up to big bills when you're buying, selling, or owning a home. And Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty's exclusive Beyond the Sale guarantees protect buyers, sellers, and homeowners from unexpected repair bills. To learn more, call Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty today. And it looks like we're almost ready for basketball tonight. In the second quarter, 6:24 to go. We are tied at 11. Klamath Union Pelicans hosting the Eagle Point Eagles as Eagle Point takes the ball up. Bringing it up was Quintero. Quintero trying to go to work, kicks it out, back outside beyond the arc to Dutton. Dutton just beyond the key, hands it off to Knight. Pardon me, that is Knight. He's guarded by Franklin. Knight dribbles right, now left, back to his right side, takes the screen, tries to get inside. Bounce pass goes back outside to Esquibel, now out to Quintero. Quintero at about half court, guarded by Zumwalt, dribbles off to his left side and travels with it. Another turnover for Eagle Point. That is, both teams limiting turnovers really early. Klamath Union has 2, Eagle Point, that's their 3rd. As Klamath Union now inbounds it to Macias as he brings it up into the front court. 5:50 left to go in the second. We're tied up at 11. Macias able to dribble all the way into the near corner. Bounce pass it into Cook as he goes up with his left. It's no good. Cook missing the layup there. Rebound goes to Eagle Point. And Quintero will take it up for the Eagles. Quintero dribbling to his left with it. Goes up with his left hand. High off the glass, no good. Rebound Cook. Kicks it ahead to Macias. Macias trying to get inside. Nice little Euro step to the bucket. He gets the foul too. Pablo Macias with a chance to make it a 3-point play. His team leads 13-11 with 5:23 now to go in the second quarter. Macias at the line for one, trying to make it a 3 game. He's already made 1 free throw tonight. He misses his second one. That makes him 2 for 3 at the line, but Cook gets the rebound. He's now on the double team on the right side. Tries to kick it ahead, but it's picked away by Dutton. Dutton in the one-on-one fast break is harassed by Zumwalt and fouled on the other side of the floor. So I believe Dutton is going to go to the line for 2 for Eagle Point. So far for the Eagles tonight, they are 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Dutton stepping to the line for his first free throws of the game. Dutton, a junior, standing 5'6". The first free throw is good. Brings the Eagles within 1. A chance to tie here as checking in is Colt Carlton, a junior, standing 6'4". You can almost guarantee that his assignment is going to be trying to keep Jacob Cook out of the paint. Checking out was Gabe Esquibel. Second free throw coming up for Dutton is good. Tie game, we're knotted at 13. As KU kicks it ahead in the front court. Von Wata in the near corner. Wata almost steps out of bounds, gets it to Cook just beyond the key. Now to Franklin. He's at about half court. Franklin over to Zumwalt. About 25 feet out, kicks it over to Von Wata, and Wata is going to travel before he's able to move. So another turnover for KU. That is their 3rd. And 5 to go in the second. We are tied at 13. Eagle Point to inbound. As Quintero, the sophomore, 5'7", is going to take it up. Quintero trying to get it inside to Smith, but the ball is knocked away by Wata. The ball going to stay in the possession of the Eagles. Good job there by Wata to try to jump the passing lane. Quintero to inbound for the Eagles, trying to find someone. He's going to get it to Knight. Knight guarded by Franklin on the near side. Knight dribbling over to his left, crosses back right, still beyond the arc. He's going to take a screen, driving to his left, and an illegal screen is going to be called against Colt Carlton for the Eagles. That is the 3rd foul on Carlton here in the second quarter. He's going to have to check out of the game as Parker comes back in. No, pardon me. Esquivel comes back in. That was a short stint on the bench for him. Tied at 13 with 4:37 to go in the second, and KU's got it. Wata passing it inside to Franklin, goes up on the right side, gets knocked to the ground, throws up a shot. It was no good. Eagle Point with the rebound, taking it quickly. Quintero knocks it over to Knight. Knight dribbles to his left with it, going off the left side, dishes it out to Quintero on the far side. Quintero brings it all the way back around to about midcourt, resetting the offense for Eagle Point. Hand off to Knight. He dribbles right at the free throw line, kicks it out to Smith on the near side. Smith, long three, no good, rebounded by Cook. Macias now taking it up for the Pelicans. It's a low-scoring game here, 13 apiece with 4 left to go in the second. Macias dishing it over to Zumwalt on the near side. Franklin now takes it top of the key, now over to Cook on the right side. Gets it to Macias on the far corner, and Macias drains the three-pointer. 16-13, Klamath Union leads, 3:43 left to go in the second as Eagle Point takes it now. Quintero handing it off to Smith, who dribbles right, dishes it over to Dutton, gets it inside to Knight on the near side. Trying to get it inside to Smith, the ball's knocked away. Dutton comes away with it, kicks it to Quintero, who takes a mid-range jump shot, and it falls. 16-15. Klamath Union still leads with 3.5 to go in the second. Cook with it now, dishing it out to Macias, now over to Franklin. Franklin, three-pointer, just beyond the key, off the back of the rim, no good. Franklin follows his own rebound. It's the third time he's done that tonight. Gets it out to Macias, who drives the lane off to the left side. Great pass inside to Jacob Cook. Credit the assist to Pablo Macias, making the score 18-15 with 3:03 to go in the third. Klamath Union leads the visiting Eagles. Quintero now on the other side, dishing it to Dutton. Dutton on the near side. Gets back in front of the key, guarded by Macias. Bounce pass over to Knight. Knight guarded by Franklin about 25 feet out. Knight driving off the right side, high off the glass, no good. Rebound, Wata for KU. Macias having to bring it up the court, and a blocking foul at about half court. That is going to be charged against Alex Smith. And a timeout is called on the floor. We'll take 1-2. 18-15, Klamath Union leads with 2:41 left to go in the second. You've got the Les Schwab Tires Game Week on 1150 92.9 KAGO with live HD video on mybasin.com.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
And we're back in the second quarter of action. The Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com, also on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. 18-15, Klamath Union leads the Eagle Point Eagles with 2:41 left to go in the second. As they trot back out onto the floor, it's Macias, Wata, Zumwalt, Cook, and Franklin on the floor for the Pelicans. Macias at the line. He's going to be shooting as Klamath Union is now in the bonus. So they will be shooting 1-1 for probably the rest of the quarter. They've got 17 fouls on the Eagles, 5 for Klamath Union. First free throw coming up from Macias is good. He gets a chance at a second one. Macias now 2 for 4 on the night. His 5th chance at the line coming up right here. The shot rims out, no good. As the score, 15 points for Eagle Point and 19 for Klamath Union with 2:33 left to go in the second. Eagle Point bringing it up. It's Knight, guarded by Franklin. Takes a screen, tries to dribble off to the left side, dishes it back out to Esquivel. Esquivel trying to get it inside to Dutton, but the passing lane jumped by Cook, taken away by Macias. Another turnover for Eagle Point. That makes 5 for them on the night. Cook on the left elbow, tries to work inside, dishes it out to Zumwalt. Zumwalt drives the left block and is fouled, trying to drive to the bucket. He will shoot 1-1 coming up. Zumwalt, his first chances at the line here, as that'll be now 8 team fouls against the Eagles. 5 still for KU. Checking in for the Eagles is Alex Smith. Coming out is Quintero, as he just picked up his 3rd foul. First free throw from Zumwalt is no good. Score remains 19-15 with 2:10 left to go in the second. Trying to drive the lane was Knight on the other side. Throws up a shot, is no good. Rebound is grabbed by Esquibel for Eagle Point. He was working the left block, dishes it out to Smith, now back to Knight on the far side. Knight slowly dribbling, kicks it back out to Valdivinos for Eagle Point. Just checking into the game, a senior 5'8". Dishes it now to Smith. Smith dribbles right, kicks out to his left side rather. Out to Knight. Knight trying to drive the baseline of the far side, goes up with a shot and gets fouled. Does Brennan Knight. He will shoot 2 at the line here, the junior, standing 6'3". Pelicans fans, if you'd like to exercise in a professional, clean, and friendly environment, head on down to Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. With state-of-the-art equipment, 4 indoor tennis courts, 3 pickleball courts, certified personal trainers, and tons of group exercise classes, Harbor is the place to be. First free throw from Knight is good. Second one is coming up. Knight, perfect 3 for 3 on the line. Now make it 3 for 4. But the rebound is grabbed by Esquibel for Eagle Point. Kicks it out to Smith, who gets it into Valdivinos. He tries to charge in, and in fact does charge against Jacob Cook, who stands in there and takes the foul. 6 turnovers now for Eagle Point. A minute and a half to go in the second. The score 19-16. Klamath Union leads. Pablo Macias going to take it up the floor, dishes it to Zumwalt on the far side. Zumwalt over to Macias just beyond the key. Macias dribbles right, tries to go inside, kick it out to Franklin, but it's taken away by Dutton. And stepping out of bounds on the other side was Brennan Knight. So it'll be KU ball with 1:23 to go in the second. They lead 19-16. Aaron Franklin over to Macias. That's the inbound pass. Macias now bringing it up to the K, kicks it up to Zumwalt on the far side. Zumwalt gets it inside to Cook on the right block. Cook going to work inside, kicks it back out to Franklin beyond the key. Franklin, open 3, no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Eagle Point. And now on the other side, it's Knight for the Eagles. Knight guarded by Franklin, dribbles left, now trying to go right with it, still having to go left, and he's going to push Aaron Franklin to the ground, and a foul against Brennan Knight. That's the 10th team foul for Eagle Point. That should mean free throws after that foul. As Youngena, so no free throws coming. Youngena checks in for the Pelicans. I guess that was a foul against Franklin. Apologies there. Nope, it was still against Eagle Point. Anyway, on the other side, Knight jumps the pass and slams it down. A dunk. Don't see that too often. 19-18. Klamath Union still leads with 42 seconds left to go in the second. Pablo Macias taking it up. He stops about 25 feet out. Has to face a double team just for a second. Gets it over to Zumwalt. Zumwalt loses the handle on it just about half court. Has to go right with it. Feeling a little bit of pressure. Kicks it into Cook, who's beyond the arc. Now over to Macias. Macias dribbling. He's about 25 feet out beyond the key. Macias kicking it over to Wata on the far side. Wata now to Zumwalt again in the far corner. Zumwalt dribbles off to his left. Bounce pass over to Wata. 13 seconds left in the second now. Pablo Macias takes it. He drives the lane. Bounce pass inside to Cook. Cook takes the contact. There's no foul called, but he gets the bucket. It's now 21-10. Final shot. It's up. And no good. That was a shot that would have tied the game. Instead, we'll go to halftime. 21-18 the score. Klamath Union leading here in a close one. You've got the Les Schwab Tigers Game of the Week on mybasin.com. Leave it here.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
tax time. And Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls will help you make the most of your refund. Double down. Bring us your tax refund and we'll double it to use towards your down payment on your new vehicle purchase. And right now, choose from more new trucks and SUVs than ever and available 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. If you live here, you get it. Double your down payment during Ram Truck Month only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
And welcome to halftime on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150, 92.9 KAGO with live HD video on mybasin.com. The score at half, the Klamath Union Pelicans lead the Eagle Point Eagles 21-18. Neither team has shot the ball particularly well in this first half, and you can see that with there only being a 3-point difference between these two squads. As we take a look at the scoring for Klamath Union, Jacob Cook leads the floor with 9 points. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Pablo Macias has got 7 points. He is having a little bit of trouble from the free throw line, has knocked down 2 of his 5 opportunities, but he does have a 2-point field goal and a 3-pointer, one of only 2 threes that have been hit in this entire game so far. Garrett Short, the other scorer for Klamath Union, has got 2 points tonight. As you look at the Eagle Point Eagles, leading the team for them is Brennan Knight, the junior, standing 6'3". He's got 5 points. Other than that, Alex Smith has 2. Stephen Dutton and Gabe Squeeble both have 2 for the Eagle Point Eagles. Take a look at the turnover differential, and Klamath Union definitely winning in that respect. They've turned the ball over only 4 times, whereas they've forced 7 turnovers from Eagle Point. There was 1 lead change in the first half and 2 ties. 2 lead changes in the first half and 2 ties. So it's been a relatively tight game. Klamath Union has held on to the lead for the majority of that second quarter, but with them only up by 3, it's definitely going to take quite a lot in this second half to try to pull away and distance themselves from the Eagle Point Eagles, who I believe Klamath Union thinks that they should come away with the victory tonight, and they'll be able to do so if they improve the shooting numbers just a little bit, even at the free throw line. As we take a look at the totals just real quick, Javin Zumwalt missed his only opportunity at the line. Jacob Cook is 1 for 2, and Macias is 2 for 5. So you take a look at that there, and what is that? 3 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're 3 for 7 from the free throw line, 3 for 8, rather, from the free throw line in that first half. Meantime, Eagle Point, they're converting on their free throws. They are 3 for 5 on the other side. So still only about a couple free throws difference, but Klamath Union has had many more opportunities and looking to convert on those in the second half. Going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Skyline Conference standings as we have them and take a look at the second half on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on MyBasin on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars, there are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com, on air 1150, 92.9 KAGO. Klamath Union leads 21-18 at halftime. They're also undefeated on the young season. Well, I guess the season isn't so young anymore. They're about halfway through it. Taking just a quick look at the Skyline Conference. Behind the Pels is Mazama, who's 3-1, who, by the way, just heard that the Vikings are having their class of 2021 graduation right now. So shout out to those Vikings and those graduating seniors over there. I know they put a lot of work in, so shout out to them. In third place in the Skyline Conference is Hidden Valley, followed by Henley, Phoenix, and North Valley in that order. Klamath Union looking to improve to 6-0 on the season tonight. Can they do so? Well, they're only up by 3 heading into the second half against Eagle Point. We'll see what they can do against these Eagles in the second half. That's coming up next on 1150 with live HD video on mybasin.com.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
It's tax time! And Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls will help you make the most of your refund. Double down! Bring us your tax refund and we'll double it to use towards your down payment on your new vehicle purchase. And right now, choose from more new trucks and SUVs than ever and available 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. If you live here, you get it! Double your down payment during Ram Truck Month only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back inside Pell Court for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO with live HD video on mybasin.com. The score after 16 minutes tonight, 21-18, Klamath Union with the lead over Eagle Point as we get things started in the third quarter. 5 on the floor for KU. It's Macias, Short, Franklin, Cook, and Wata. The Eagles start with possession as they go from right to left across your screen. Taking it now for him, it is Esquibel in the far side. Trying to go to work on the right block that was Carlton who let the ball go out of bounds. Carlton, by the way, the tallest player for Eagle Point. He's 6'4", already has 3 fouls tonight. So that was a turnover for Eagle Point, their 7th of the game. Garrett Short takes it up now for the Pels. Gets it inside to Short, going to work on that right block, spins around to his right. The glasses go flying, but he gets the bucket. Short's glasses, he took that shot right underneath the bucket. and Cook's glasses ended up at the free throw line. That's how hard he got hit. He got hit that hard in the face. His glasses flew off and no foul call. At that point, it is, I mean, look, you know, I'm up here. I obviously don't see it down there, but for your glasses to fly off at least 12 feet behind you, at least 12 feet behind you, you didn't get hit in the face, Cook gets beat up every game down low. But he converted those points there. Looked good doing it. And, well, did they count those points? Yeah, it's 23-18. My apologies there. And Cook now with 11 points on the night. Eagle Point taking it up onto the other way. It's Quintero for the Eagles. He's right at the K, about midcourt. Trying to go to work against Macias. He dribbles left with it, dishes it to Alex Smith. Smith tries to get it inside tonight, but the pass is knocked away by Short. Short on the other side, loses the handle. Macias picks it up. Macias on the right side, tries to get inside to Short. Loose ball. Short now on the left side, goes out to the three-point arc. Dishes it to Wata. Wata, free throw line, jump shot, no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Cook. Back outside to Wata, now beyond the three-point arc. Kicks it to Macias, now on the near side. Back out to Short, beyond the key. Short getting it into Franklin. Franklin goes up for a mid-range jump shot, banks it off the glass from the left block. 2 more points for him, as those are Franklin's first 2 points of the evening. The Pelicans lead 25-18 with 6:44 left to go in the third. You've got the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we had gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Well, we're getting ready for third quarter action on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. Eagle Point is going to inbound the ball with 6:44 left to go in the third. The Pels lead at 25-18. Quintero taking it up. He's got 3 fouls after 1 half of play, getting it over to Smith. Smith right now beyond the key, goes against Wata. Smith think about which way to go. He comes to the near side, back to Quintero. Quintero dribbles to his right, now kicks left. Kicks to his right side, over to Esquivel. Down inside tonight, bounce pass back out to Esquivel. Esquivel on the right elbow, kicks it back outside to Quintero. Quintero, about half court, dribbling left with it. Going outside, back to Knight. Knight beyond the key, takes a screen, trying to drive inside and pushes Cook off a charge against Brennan Knight. And I believe, well, they're going to leave him in the game. That is his 3rd foul. Yeah, I was doing the math. That is Knight's 3rd foul. He's got 5 points tonight for the Eagles. Short, hurrying up down the floor. He saw a hole and he took advantage of it. Does not convert the layup. A great look, though, from Garrett Short. The rebound goes the way of the Eagles. Quintero now taking it up. He goes to the left side, trying to spin around and travels, trying to find the open player. Another turnover this time for the Eagles. That is their 8th turnover, as Short to inbound. Kicks it ahead to Wata on the far side. Wata back to Franklin. Getting it now to Short, just beyond the key. Short trying to find a way inside. And he finds Wata on the near side. Back out to Short beyond the key. Now to Cook on the far side. Finds Macias, who dribbles left with it. Pablo, bounce pass into Cook on the left block. Cook dishes it back outside to Wata. Wata now to Short. Short trying to drive the baseline on the right side. Bounce pass into Cook, loses the handle on it. Franklin gets it, picks the ball up. Jump shot, no good. Rebound goes to Eagle Point. And tied up under the basket, able to find a way out of it was Knight. And passes ahead to Quintero. The Eagles now with possession of the ball. Quintero trying to drive inside against Macias, but he picks his pocket. Another steal for Pablo Macias. He had 4 last night. That's his first of tonight. Kicks it outside to Short, just beyond the key. Gets it into Cook on the left block. Cook trying to go to work. He's double teamed. Tries to spin around. Goes up with his left hand off the glass, no good. Short with the follow-up, putting it back up and in. 27-18. Garrett Short now with 4 points on the night. He had 2 in the first half, matching his total here early. As Eagle Point works quickly on the other side, Brennan Knight answers quickly with 2 more points of his own. He's got 7 tonight. As Eagle Point Eagles trail 27-20, 4.5 to go in the third. Pablo Macias kicks it over to Cook. Cook just beyond the key. Trying to find a guy to pass it to. Finds Watan. Now Franklin on the far side. Bounce pass goes inside to Macias. Kicks it outside to Short. Short. 3-point jump shot off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound goes the way of Quintero and the Eagles. Quintero passing it ahead. Gets it into Carlton. Carlton back out to Quintero, who brings it back about half court. Quintero tries to get it inside to Smith. Smith double teamed on the near side. Back out to Quintero. Now inside to Carlton. Gets it outside to Knight. Knight trying to dribble off to the right side. Gets it inside to Carlton, who goes up off the glass and knocks down the layup. That's Carlton's first points of the night. Eagle Point Eagles down 27-22 with 3:51 to go in the third quarter. Short passing it over to Watan. Watan out to Macias. Macias fakes right, goes left with it, now up with it and travels. Oh, just before getting to the bucket. And a timeout. We'll take one too. 27-22 the score in the third quarter. 3:42 left to go. The Pelicans lead on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com.
It's tax time! And Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls will help you make the most of your refund. Double down! Bring us your tax refund and we'll double it to use towards your down payment on your new vehicle purchase. And right now, choose from more new trucks and SUVs than ever and available 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. If you live here, you get it! Double your down payment during Ram Truck Month only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls.
And we welcome you back inside Pell Court for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. Also on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. 27-22. The Pelicans only up by 5 with 3:42 to go in the third quarter. The Eagle Point Eagles, they are clawing back into this game, trying to answer with a couple points here in this second half. They scored 4 to Klamath Union's 4. So, pardon me, Klamath Union's 6 in this quarter. Eagle Point going to start with the basketball coming out of the break as Quintero takes it up, takes a screen, a hard screen. Quintero able to get a good look at 3 and knocks it down. Quintero's first 3 points of the night coming on that bucket. Klamath Union now working onto the other side. Gets it to Short, Short just beyond the key, guarded by Knight. It's a 2-point game as Pablo Macias now double team, trying to drive the lane and travels again, taking one more step than he can. And Macias, he looks good doing it. They're only giving him the 2 steps. See a lot of guys sometimes, they'll take 3 steps to the rim in college and the NBA. That's not flying tonight. Macias has to be careful with those traveling calls. As another turnover for Klamath Union. They've now got 6 tonight. Bringing it over was Smith. Smith dishing it over to Knight. Knight dribbles to his left with it. Tries to go baseline against Cook. Throws up a mid-range shot and knocks it down. We've got a tie game. 27 all with 2:53 left to go in the third. Zumwalt taking it up now for the Pels as he's just checked into the game. Bounce pass into Cook on the right block. Cook spins to his right, goes up with it, and is fouled before the shot. So the bucket does not count. Cook is going to go to the line for 2 already tonight. No, the foul was on the floor, rather. So no free throws coming up for Jacob Cook. It'll just be an inbound pass. Goes to Franklin on the near side. Franklin over to Watan, now to Zumwalt on the far side. Zumwalt gets it to Franklin just beyond the key. Head fakes going right, dribbles left, kicks it to Short, who tries to drive inside, throws up a shot. That one rattles out. Short follows it up with the rebound and the putback. A couple more points for Garrett Short tonight. He's already got 6. 2:26 to go in the third. Pels lead 29-27. Quintero going to get over to Valdivinos. Now over to Knight. Knight at the free throw line. Bounce pass goes back outside to Esquivel. Now back to Quintero. He's at the K. Quintero handing off to Valdivinos. Valdivinos steps back beyond the arc, kicks it to Knight, who's picked up by Franklin on the far side. Another screen as Knight kicks it out to Valdivinos now on the near side. Valdivinos back outside the Knight. Gets Short off his feet. 3-point jump shot is good. Eagle Point takes the lead 30-29 here with $1:52 to go in the third. Short taking it up now as he has to go against Knight. Short dribbles now, tries to go inside with it, now to Wata. Wata drives inside, throws it up off the glass, no good. Cook battles for the rebound. In fact, it's Wata who gets it. This is it ahead to Franklin, now to Zumwalt. Zumwalt back outside to Short. 1.5 minutes to go in the third. Kicks it over to Zumwalt on the near side. Zumwalt gets it inside to Cook on the right block. Cook trying to back down kicks it out to Wata. Long range three, doesn't answer back. Cook gets the rebound, up off the glass, no good, but he's fouled on the shot. Cook will get 2 chances at the free throw line. This time we know it to be certain as he gets knocked down to the ground. The Eagles lead 30-29 with 1:15 to go in the third. And Jacob Cook steps to the line. His first free throw is no good. That makes Jacob Cook 1 for 3 at the line tonight. Checking in for the Eagles is Jake Amade, a junior standing 5'11". Cook's second chance at the line here is no good. Rebound goes to Eagle Point. Cook 1 for 4 on the night from the line. On the other side, Eagle Point bringing it up. Amade kicks it back outside to Esquibel. Now it's Knight with it beyond the key. Knight loses a handle. He's going to dribble left against Franklin. Hands it off to Amade, who goes right with it, still beyond the arc. Now just beyond the key, Amade hands it off to Knight. Knight dribbling right with it, picked up by Franklin. Trying to drive baseline, goes up with it, but the shot blocked by Garrett Short. Going the other way now is Short. Pass ahead to Cook. Tries to go back to Short, loses the handle, but Short gets it back. Short now back to Wata. Wata cross court to Franklin. Now to Short just beyond the key on the far side. Short trying to drive inside, loses the dribble on it, and a held ball. A great defensive play by Short, who had 5 blocks last night, notching his first right there. You just saw it in the third quarter with 29 seconds left. The Eagles lead 30-29. Inbound pass goes to Cook on the left block. Cook spins left, goes up with his left, and knocks down the shot. 2 more points for Cook tonight, as he's got 13. 18 seconds left to go in the third. Eagle Point with it. Quintero dribbles left, now hands it off to Amade, who goes right. 3-point jump shot is blocked by Short, but meantime, Esquibel gets the rebound. He goes up on the right elbow. His shot no good. 4 seconds left to go. Short having to take a quick shot. Short from about 25 feet out, no good. That's how we end the third quarter of play. Klamath Union now only up by 1. Going to be a close fourth quarter of action, you can bet that. The Pelicans up against the Eagles, 31-30. Going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150, 92.9 KAGO with HD video on mybasin.com.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
We're back getting ready for fourth quarter action on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO and live video on mybasin.com. The Klamath Union lead the Eagle Point Eagles 31-30 heading into the fourth quarter. Going to start things off quickly back into the action as Valdivinos kicking it to Smith. Smith dribbling all the way back around to the key, kicks it to Knight. Knight for the Eagles trying to drive on the left side, goes up with a nice little float shot, no good though, and Franklin with the rebound for KU. Kicks it ahead to Short. Short brings it up for the Pelicans. Kicks it over to Franklin. Franklin takes a 3-point jump shot, tries to follow his rebound. It's no good. The rebound is going to go to Knight for the Eagles. Bringing it up is Valdivinos. 3 team fouls on Eagle Point early in the fourth quarter. Something to keep an eye on as this game's close. Could come down to free throws. On the inside, it's Carlton. He hands it off to Smith, who tries to drive inside and gets fouled. Smith is going to get 2 chances at the line here. You know, Smith started things off tonight, scored the first 3 points of the game for Eagle Point with a 3-point shot in the first quarter. Has since scored 0 points. He's getting his first chance at the line here to try to tie the game. Free throw's no good, so he'll get a second chance. 7:14 to go in the fourth. A chance to tie the game for Smith and Eagle Point. Free throw is no good. Rebound is up for grabs. Grabbed by Knight for Eagle Point. Tries to put a shot back up. Is grabbed by Short. Another rebound, though, grabbed by Eagle Point and Dutton. Dutton kicking it across court to Knight. As Eagle Point tries to slow things down, the student section gets involved. Short picking up his second block of the night. Picking it up to Valdivinos. Valdivinos dribbling to his left, handing it off to Smith, who tries to go on the right side. Out to Parker, and a foul is going to be called against Garrett Short. That's the first team foul against Klamath Union. So Eagle Point to inbound. Dutton on the baseline. Dutton trying to find Carlton. Kicks it back over to Valdivinos. Now Knight at about half court. Kicks it over to Valdivinos. Valdivinos now trying to drive inside. Dribbles left with it. Bounce pass goes inside to Smith and reverse layup for Smith. He gives Eagle Point the lead. 32-31. 6:35 to go in the fourth. Zumwalt, bounce pass goes inside to Cook. Cook goes up with his left and knocks it down. Cookie, 2 more points tonight. That gives him 15 on the game and gives Klamath Union the lead. 33-32. The Pels lead the Eagles with 6:20 to go in the fourth. Valdivinos dribbling left, tries to dish it off to Dutton. Dutton over to Knight. Knight, 3-point jump shot and swishes it. 10 points on the night for Knight. 35-33. Eagle Point leads in the fourth. 6:02 left to go. Zumwalt trying to drive inside, kicks it outside to Franklin. Franklin outside to Wata on the far side. Gives it to Short. Short on the far side, kicking it to Wata. Wata near side. Open look at 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Eagle Point and Valdivinos taking it up. Valdivinos dribbling to his left now, kicking it off to Smith, who tries to go right with it. Smith, bounce pass into Carlton, is taken away by the Pelicans. Loose ball, picked up by Knight. Eagle Point sticking with it. Knight, step back, and on the far side, bounces it over to Smith. 5.5 to go in the fourth. 35-33, Eagle Point leads. Smith handing it off to Dutton. Dutton now just beyond the key, kicking it out to Valdivinos, who's picked up by Short at about half court. Kicking it over to Knight, picked up by Franklin. Knight dribbling to his left, tries to go inside, and a foul is going to be called against Aaron Franklin as he plowed through the screen that was set by Carlton. That is the third foul against Franklin. As a couple subs coming in for the Eagles. Checking in now is Quintero and Esquivel. Timeout taken by KU. We'll take one too. 5:09 to go in the fourth. 35-33. Eagle Point leads it late in the fourth quarter. You've got the Left Tires Game of the Week on 1150 99 KAGO. Live video on mybasin.com.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we had gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. 5:09 to go. Eagle Point leads the Klamath Union Pelicans 35-33. And the Eagles will start with the ball. Inbound pass goes to Quintero. Quintero dribbling left, handing it to Smith. Smith trying to go left with it on the left block. Kicks it back out to Esquivel. Tries to get it across tonight, but the passing lane plucked by Franklin. KU a chance to tie or take the lead with the 3. Dishing it over to Franklin on the far side. Loses a handle on it, gets it back. Getting it inside to Short. Short bounce pass to Cook. Cook goes up with it, throws up a shot, no good. Rebound still up for grabs, and a held ball between Garrett Short and Dutton. And a held ball. Possession stays with KU. Short to inbound. Short trying to find Cook and does on the right block. Cook trying to go to work against Esquivel. In a double team now. Cook still on the right side, out to Franklin. Franklin dribbles left with it, loses a handle. He's fouled before going up with the shot. Charge the foul to Smith. That'll be his second. 3 team fouls for Klamath Union, now 4 for Eagle Point. And inbounding it again will be Garrett Short along the baseline. Short getting it into Cook. Cook now on the left block, going to work against Esquivel. Spins to his left, kicks it back outside to Short. Short trying to drive the left elbow, loses the handle on it, goes up with the shot. It's blocked by Knight, gets his own rebound, back up with the shot, and he is fouled going up with the jump shot from about 8 feet out. So Short, 2 chances at the line for him here. He's already got 6 points tonight, and 2 chances coming up at the free throw line for Short. A chance to tie the game with 4:20 left to go in the fourth. Low-scoring affair here in Klamath Falls tonight as we are live on the campus of Klamath Union High School. 35-33, Short at the line. The first free throw is good. Substitution coming in for the Eagles as Valdivinos checks in for Brennan Knight. Knight just picked up his 4th foul to send Short to the line. Short's second free throw off the front of the rim. Rebound still up for grabs. It's going to be tied up, and a held ball goes the way of Eagle Point. So still battling for the rebound. Klamath Union down by 1. 35-34. 4:18 to go in the fourth. Still a lot of basketball left to be played. As Quintero takes it up now. Haven't seen too much of Quintero and Valdivinos on the floor at the same time. Both of them run point guard, so we'll see what Eagle Point can do here. Driving left. Now Valdivinos beyond the key. Kicks it to Dutton, who tries to dribble the baseline on the far side. Kicks it out, and the pass knocked away, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Franklin. Eagle Point is going to take it. The intended target for that pass, I believe, was Valdivinos. And now Eagle Point will inbound with 4:02 to go in the fourth. Zumwalt checking into the game now for the Pels. Inbound goes to Valdivinos, now on the near side. Back out to Dutton, Quintero. Quintero now dribbling left, still beyond the arc. Guarded closely by Zumwalt. Tries to go baseline, and a foul against Zumwalt. That'll be his first foul. The 4th team foul for Klamath Union. Timeout. We'll take 1-2. 3:52 to go in the fourth. 35-34, the Eagles lead. The Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
Welcome you back inside Pell Court for the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. 35-34 with 3:52 left to go in the fourth. The Eagle Point Eagles on the road in this one and leading the Klamath Union Pelicans. Again, just under 4 to go in the fourth. The Eagles will start with possession of the basketball on their own baseline. Right underneath their bucket as Quintero trying to find someone to inbound it to. Zumwalt trying to find somewhere to go and gets it into Valdivinos. Back outside to Esquivel. Esquivel now to Dutton. Dutton handing it off to Quintero right at the K. Dribbles left with it. Tries to go baseline. Loses the handle. Cook snags it away. Chance for KU to take the lead. Garrett Short. Bounce pass ahead to Franklin, who goes up with it. No good. Put back up and in by Von Wata. Strong staying in there for Wata for his first 2 points of the night. Klamath Union takes the lead back. That is the 7th lead change tonight between these two squads. Eagle Point on the other side. Knight goes up with it. Off the glass, no good. Esquivel gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Quintero. Quintero 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Franklin in the Pels. Kick it ahead to Short, now to Zumwalt. Up to the far side. Zumwalt ahead to Cook. Cook on the far side. Gives it to Short. Short tries to drive, kicks it to Cook. Cook tries to drive baseline, kicks it out back to Short. Back inside to Cook on the left side. Cook spins with his left, goes up with his left, fights through the contact, and it falls. Cook's wondering where the foul is, and I am too. 2:51 to go in the fourth. 17 points for Cook tonight. The Pels lead 38-35. 2:44 to go in this fourth quarter. Dutton with it now as Knight takes a long three. Knight, contested three is no good. Rebound goes to Franklin. Franklin dribbling it up, handoff to Short. Short gets it inside to Cook. Fighting through the contact again. That time no foul, but Cook scoring 4 straight points for the Klamath Union Pelicans, give them 19 on the night. They lead 40-35 with 2:26 to go in the fourth. Timeout is called by the Eagles. We're going to stick with you through this one. It has been a very close game all throughout. Cook, as per usual, and Cook gets hacked down low quite often and does not get very many free throw opportunities. Tonight, Jacob is only 1 for 4 from the line and scoring 19 points the way he has tonight. You would think that he might have a couple more free throw opportunities looking at the way this kid scores his points. They're all down low. They're banging up against Esquibel, against Carleton, and he's just not getting any help. And maybe on some of these, he hasn't been fouled, but regardless, 19 points tonight for Cook, and he's not letting the frustration get to him, which is commendable. Otherwise, for Klamath Union, you're looking at 7 points for Macias, 7 for Short, along with 2 for Wata and Franklin. Those are your scores right now for Klamath Union. Taking a look at the other side of the scorecard, Brennan Knight still the leading scorer for Eagle Point as he's got 10. Otherwise, 3 points for Quintero, 2 for Carleton, 2 for Esquibel, and 3 for Smith. Valdivino's 2 points as well for him tonight. 2:26 to go in the fourth quarter, 40-35. Klamath Union leads, and they are trying to improve to 6-0 on the season. Going to take a valiant effort in the final 146 seconds of this game. The Eagles start with the basketball, brought up by Quintero. Quintero dribbles right with it, hands it off to Valdivinos. Now Knight on the near side. Knight dribbles right, now goes left with it, kicks it out to Smith. Smith trying to drive baseline on the near side, goes reverse layup and gets the bucket. 40-37 after the Smith bucket. He's got 5 tonight. As Zumwalt bringing it up now for the Pels. Back to a 3-point game, under 2 to go. Short kicking it to Wata on the far side. Back to Short. Short about 25 feet out. Spins to his left and goes left with it. Now to Cook. Well beyond the key. Now to Zumwalt, near side. Zumwalt picks up the dribble, has to go somewhere with it, gets it to Short, who tries to drive inside. Now to Cook, who goes baseline with it on the right side, misses the shot, gets his rebound, puts it back up and misses. Rebound goes to Eagle Point. Another timeout is called by the Eagles as they look to potentially tie the game or trim the lead to 1 point. And as we talk about those numbers with a minute left in the fourth quarters, we'll stick with you through this timeout. 40-37 the score. Klamath Union is in the lead here. And just taking a look at this, through this game so far, 7 lead changes. We've had 3 ties. It's been a very closely contested game so far. And up next for Klamath Union, if we want to take a quick look ahead at their schedule, they are back in league play on Tuesday night. That's the 8th at 7 o'clock at Mazama. Going to be a close game against those Vikings. They are showing up with a lot of pressure, and Mazama has played very well this season. They're going to be entering play 3-1 on the year. Their 1 loss coming to Hidden Valley. That was back in May, 44-37. The Klamath Union, they're looking to hang on to their undefeated season tonight and improve to 6-0, but they've got the Eagle Point Eagles standing in their way as we get ready to bring it back into the fourth quarter with 90 seconds left to go. We'll see what Eagle Point has drawn up coming out of this break. It'll be very curious to see what Coach Mars of the Eagles has got drawn up here as they will take it at about half court. On their side of the floor, it's Smith. Now to Quintero, he's at the K. Quintero dribbles right with it, passes it off to Valdivinos. Now to the left is Knight. Knight now at the key. He's trying to drive inside, kicks it outside to Quintero. Quintero driving right, kicks it to Esquibel, who goes on the right side. And foul on the floor against Zumwalt. That's his second foul and the 5th team foul for KU. Eagle Point also has 5 team fouls. Quintero to inbound for Eagle Point. Bounce pass goes inside to Knight. Knight handoff to Quintero on the near side, guarded by Zumwalt. Quintero, cross-court pass to Smith. Smith a 3, we've got a tie game. Tied at 40 apiece with a minute left to go in the game. Wata passing it over to Short. And timeout is called by Coach Case. We're going to stick with you through this one. And to be a fly on the wall with Coach Case taking this timeout. 52.7 seconds left to go a tie game. The big shot hit by Alex Smith. He's got 8 points tonight. That is his second three-pointer made. And again, a tie game now. That's the fourth tie game we've had tonight. 7 lead changes. And Klamath Union, a chance with 52 seconds to try to take the lead back. Curious to see what they try to do. Probably try to get it inside to Jacob Cook. He's their leading scorer tonight. He's got 19, followed up by Macias, who's got 7. Short also has 7. Only a handful of turnovers for KU. They're standing at 9 right now, which is very good. Continuing to cut down turnovers as they move through this season as we reach the halfway point in this year. Klamath Union's schedule has only got 13 games on it, and they're playing game number 6 right now. So it is basically the halfway point in the year for these Pelicans. They're trying to iron things out, and what a test coming down to the stretch against a 5A team like Eagle Point, who's looking for their first win of the season. You can guarantee that Eagle Point coming out of this break is going to play with grit that we haven't probably seen from them so far in this game. Their bench has gone wild off that 3. We've got a tie game, 52.7 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter as we get ready for more KU Pelicans basketball action. So glad you're with us tonight. I'm Josh Eldridge. You've got us on 1150, 92.9 KAGO, and with live HD video on mybasin.com. All right, back into it. Franklin to inbound. He's going to find Zumwalt. Zumwalt takes it at about half court, and now to Short. Short tries to drive inside with it, loses the handle on it, and loses the basketball. Still tied up, and a foul is going to be called against Garrett Short. The ball going the other way. Eagle Point has got the basketball. 6th team foul on KU. They've got to play some good defense coming down the stretch here. 43 seconds left to go, and the Eagles taking a timeout, and Coach Mars is the Eagles. They have got momentum heading into the final 43 seconds of this ball game. We are still tied up at 40. The Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. And we just took a look ahead for Klamath Union, but we know we've got some Eagles fans watching back at home, unable to make the trip today for some folks. And for those of you want to know what's next up for your squad, well, we got it for you. Eagle Point, after tonight, their next game is on Monday when they play a non-league conference against the South Medford Cougars, and then on Wednesday against Ashland. That'll be their senior night. They finish out the season with 4 straight road games against Crater, North Medford, Grants Pass, and Bend. As we look about ready to get back into things tonight, tied at 40, 43 seconds left to go in the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. Eagle Point has got the ball. Esquibel going to inbound it for KU. The 5 on the floor for the Pels. It's Cook, Zumwalt, Wata, Short, and Franklin. Probably the right guys out there. As Quintero taking it up. He's guarded by Zumwalt. Takes a step back, kicks it out to Knight. Knight trying to dribble to his right, throws up a mid-range shot, and it falls. Eagle Point takes the lead, 42-30. Knight grabbing some points there. He's got 12 on the evening. 25 seconds left to go. The Eagles lead 42-40. Going to stick with you again through this timeout. As late in the fourth quarter, Klamath Union is trailing. Going to take an offensive set here. The Coach Case trying to get something going for his Pelicans. Take a look at it, though. Brennan Knight has completely stepped up here in the second half. He finished the first half with 5 points for the Eagles, and now has 12. He scored 7 points in this second half alone, and has really willed the Eagles back into this game, who at one point trailed by 8. That was the biggest lead of the night for the Klamath Union Pelicans, and Eagle Point has really clawed their way back into this game, and it's commendable for some of these guys. You know, they've got a handful of seniors on their roster that they're losing tonight. For example, suited up tonight, Valdivinos has got 2. You've also looked at guys like Esquibel, who's got 4, but their juniors are definitely the ones stepping up. Again, Knight with 12. You've got Smith with 3. As we get back into the action, student section getting into it. 25 seconds left to go. 42-40. Klamath Union trails. Cook inbounds it to Wata, and he's going to take it up for the Pelicans. Now gives it to Short as he's going to take it across the timeline. Crossing the half-court stripe. Short on the other side has to pick it up, gets it to Cook. Cook back inside to Short at the left elbow. Short tries to go inside, throws up a shot, it's soft, misses, gets the rebound, does Zumwalt. Zumwalt fighting for it, 5 seconds left to go, and a foul against Zumwalt with 4 seconds left to go. charged the foul to Smith. 4 seconds left, a 2-point game. And Coach Case calling his final timeout, trying to draw up the play that's going to tie the game for his Klamath Union Pelicans. They are down by 2, 42-40. Oh boy, definitely going to have to take a deep breath up here in the booth as we play the final 4 seconds of this game. And if you're Coach Case, you've had trouble getting inside. You know if you get the ball inside, it's going to be swallowed up pretty quickly. These Eagle Point Eagles not letting Cook do the damage that he was even 4 minutes ago. He went on a 4-0 run by himself with about 3:57 to go in the quarter and has since not scored a bucket. Klamath Union has not scored a bucket in the last about 2 minutes and trying to get something back now. With 4 seconds left, it's going to take the effort of everyone. Meantime, for Eagle Point, they are in full prevent. Do not allow a three-pointer if you're the Eagles. But Klamath Union, definitely, I would think, trying to go for the 2 to tie here. Their undefeated season is on the line. Garrett Short trying to get his boys pumped up in there as the Pelican faithful, the student section, standing up. They're on their feet with 4 seconds left to go. We've got an inbound pass coming for Short. Don't have to throw it up right away. You've got 4 seconds. Short finding Cook down low. Cook goes back up with it and ties the game with 2 seconds left to go. Full court heave on the other side is no good. That came really close. Tied up at 42 as Jacob Cook breaks 20 points for the first time this season. He's at 21 points on the night. As we will take a quick break on the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. We are tied up at 40 going into overtime.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
2 going into overtime. We've got plenty of basketball left in store. This is Klamath Union's biggest test of the night so far, as this is their first overtime contest to this point in the season. We very much appreciate you being with us tonight as Eagle Point, Klamath Union tied up as we head into OT. Pass quickly broken up by Cook, and a held ball is going to go the way of Klamath Union. And for those of you now listening on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO, we are back with overtime action. Klamath Union going to start with the ball. 3:52 left to go in overtime. We're tied at 42. Garrett Short bounce passes over to Zumwalt. Now to Cook beyond the key. Cook over to Short. Short bounce pass goes over to Franklin. Franklin now back to Short. Short just beyond the key. Tries to spin around and gets it over to Wata. Wata dribbling to his left at the key. Still going left. Tries to find Short, who is off to his right. Short getting it inside to Cook. Cook on the right baseline. Bounce pass inside to Short, who goes up with the layup, and it falls. Klamath Union strikes first here in overtime with Garrett Short. Short, 8 points on the night this evening. 9 points on the night for Short. As Eagle Point taking it up onto the other side. That's Quintero. Mid-range jump shot off the front of the rim, no good. Cook gets the rebound. Gives it to Short. 3:01 left to go in the overtime period. Gets it over to Short on the far side. Short trying to go right with it, kicks it over to Cook, and a foul is called against, I believe that was Knight. Knight has fouled out of the game. Eagle Point's leading scorer. He's got 12. And that's a tough break for the Eagles as Carlton now checks into the game. Carlton has got, as that will also send short to the line, is Klamath Union now in the bonus. A chance to extend upon this lead. First free throw is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Eagle Point. So still chance at points on this possession for KU. Short to inbound. Short is going to find Wata. Comes into the near corner, kicks it over to Zumwalt. Zumwalt inside to Cook. Cook on the right block. Spins to his right, tries to go back out with it, kicks it to Franklin. Franklin, look at three, he drains it! 47-42, Klamath Union opens up a 5-point lead in overtime. 5 points on the night for Franklin. On the other side for Eagle Point, Quintero tries an open three, no good. Gets the long rebound. Quintero trying to drive to the left side, kicks it outside to Esquibel. Esquibel now driving the baseline, has the ball knocked loose. He's on the left side. Goes up with it, short, gets his hand on it, but a foul. Two free throws coming up for Esquibel on Eagle Point. Esquibel's been active tonight, has not scored very much. He's only got 2 points, and he has got his first chances at the line here. First free throw from Esquibel is no good. Esquibel, 6 foot tall, a senior. And second free throw coming up, trying to make it a 4-point game. He makes it. 1 for 2 at the line is Esquibel. Now KU on the other side, Wata in the near corner, kicks it to Zumwalt just beyond the key. Now inside to Cook, his favorite spot on the floor, that right block, and he is fouled on the floor. A reach in by Esquibel. That will send Cook to the line. It's Klamath Union, again, they're in the bonus. That was the 8th team foul for Eagle Point. Cook at the line tonight has had a little bit of trouble. He is only 1 for 5. Cook makes the first free throw. Second free throw from Cook. Off the front of the rim, no good. Score will reign 48-43. Eagle Point with it now as Quintero taking it up. He's at the K. Quintero trying to go against Zumwalt. Takes a screen set by Carlson, hands it off to Smith. Smith trying to drive inside, kicks it out to Valdivinos. Valdivinos just at the K. Valdivinos now dribbling to his left with it. Kicks it out to Quintero, who's now top of the key. Quintero, open look at three. That one rims out, no good. Rebound by Short. 1:36 left to go in the fourth as Short bringing it up now. He was about 25 feet out, gets it into Cook on the right elbow, kicks it back out to Zumwalt in the near corner. Back to Short, now over to Wata. Wata about 25 feet out, handed off to Short. He tries to dribble right, and a blocking foul called against Smith. Garrett Short with that 9th foul now on Eagle Point will shoot 1 and 1 once more. Short so far at the line tonight is 1 for 3. And timeout is called by Coach Mars of the Eagles. A half timeout, so we'll stick with you through this one. 1:19 to go in the fourth. Klamath Union has opened up a 5-point lead here in overtime. We were tied at 42. Eagle Point has since scored 1 point in this overtime period. Jacob Cook, the leading scorer for Klamath Union tonight, has got 21. That is his season high. His previous season high this year was 14. He's outpaced himself by 7 points and having an absolutely fantastic night. And I got the chance to talk with Jacob before the game tonight. And I was talking a little bit about what he expected to see from Eagle Point. He said, you know what, we didn't get to see too much of them. We just came off the second night of a back-to-back is tonight. We played Henley last night, a good 10-point win, but haven't seen Eagle Point too much. And Jacob Cook, without much study time, has aced this test with 21 points in overtime. Klamath Union trotting back out onto the floor. The 5 out there. It is Zumwalt, Wata, Short, Cook, and Franklin. The 5 on the floor for Eagle Point. It's Smith, Esquibel, Quintero, Valdivinos, and Carlton. Short is going to get free throws. He's shooting 1 and 1 here. He is 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Short's first free throw is no good. Rebound taken by Eagle Point. As Smith bringing it up now, hands it off to Quintero, who crosses the timeline for Eagle Point. Dribbling left with it, has an open look at the bucket, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound grab by Short. And Short is fouled. That is the 10th team foul for Eagle Point. And Short will now be shooting 2 as Klamath Union enters the double bonus. 4th foul for Esquibel. That is the 10th team foul for the Eagles. 7 for KU as Short steps to the line, shooting 2. This is the first one. That is 4 missed free throws in a row for Short. Klamath Union having an uncharacteristically bad night from the free throw line. We'll see if Short's able to get this one. No, again. Rebound is up for grabs and a held ball. Possession is going to go the way of Eagle Point. 5 missed free throws in a row for Garrett Short. You don't see that too often. He's 1 for 6 tonight. Eagle Point taking it up. They're only down by 5 with a minute left to go. Quintero taking it up. He dribbles left with it. Gives it off to Smith, who comes right. Smith over to Esquibel. Esquibel thinks about taking the 3. Gets it inside to Carlton. Carlton misses an open layup, and Garrett Short gets the rebound. Now up to Franklin. Franklin back to Short, as Short still is yet to cross the half court, and now gets it up to Cook. Cook is beaten up down there just beyond the 3-point arc. A foul is going to be called against Esquibel, and I believe that's Esquibel's final foul, and it is. Esquibel exits tonight's game with 3 points. That's the second Eagle to foul out of this game, and Carlton, who's still on the floor right now, has 4. Checking into the game is Dutton. Dutton tonight has 2 points. I did see him knocking down 3s before the game, though, so he's definitely a shooter. Cook's first free throw, no good. And Cook, even with his 21 points, has only made 1 free throw in 6 attempts. Here's his 7th coming up. Cook makes that free throw. 49-43, and a timeout is called. Going to stick with you through this one with 38 seconds left to go, 49-43. And just to try to take a look at this real quick, the free throw numbers for Klamath Union, they are having an uncharacteristically bad night at the line. Zumwalt is 0 for 1 at the line. Cook is only 2 for 7. And Garrett Short is 1 for 6. Pablo Macias is 3 for 5. It's just a tough free throw shooting night for these Klamath Union Pelicans. Eagle Point has not gotten to the line very much, but they're knocking down their free throws. Night before he fouled out was 3 for 4. You also have Esquibel, who was 1 for 2. Didn't get many chances at the line, but the Eagles knocking down their free throws and Klamath Union not. But the thing is, Eagle Point doesn't have Jacob Cook on their team, and he is absolutely taken over this game. He's got 22 points after that last made free throw. Having a career game so far, might I say, for the senior. 38 seconds left to go in the overtime period. 49-43. Klamath Union leads the Eagle Point Eagles. Eagle Point going to inbound it underneath their own basket. Tries to roll it up, but that's jumped by Wata. Smart play there. 34 seconds left to go. Having to take a 3. The 3-point shot is no good, but a foul is called before the shot. It's going to be called against Zumwalt. That'll be his 3rd foul as he just kind of plowed through that screen there. So 1 and 1 coming up for Carlton as Eagle Point also now in the bonus. Important now for Eagle Point to make their free throws. I believe it was Bill Schonley who once said, you've got to make your free throws. And unsure what happened, but no free throws coming up. Klamath Union going to take possession with it. Now 29 seconds left to go. Short's going to be fouled. He'll be sent to the line, and I'm not quite sure what happened there. Foul is going to be called against Valdivinos. But the Eagle Point was about ready to shoot free throws and had the ball taken away from them. I'm just unsure what happened. I feel like, know the game of basketball fairly well. I haven't seen that one before. So either way, Short is at the line, makes his first free throw. 50 to 43. 50 to 43. KU leads. 28 seconds left to go. Short. Second free throw falls. Eagle Point taking it now quickly. Quintero, step back, three-point shot, no good, off the front of the ring. Cook with the rebound. Cook hands it over to Wata, and Wata having to dribble around. He kicks it ahead, and a travel is called against Wata before he can get it into the front court. 13 seconds left to go in the fourth. 51-43, this game all but on ice after the free throws. Eagle Point will inbound, though, as Quintero going to take it into the backcourt. He gets it. Quintero pulls up. No, he decides against it. Smith pulls up with a three-point shot off the rim. No good. Short with the rebound, and that will end the game. Klamath Union advancing to 6-0 on the season, winning this one 51-43. We're going to try to talk to Jacob Cook again in this broadcast. We started the game off with him. We're going to finish with him, too. Cook having an extravagant game, 22 points. You've got the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab.
I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we'd gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
Thanks, kiddo.
Give everyone peace of mind on the road. Swing by or book online. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
If you're trying to lose some weight and get in shape, Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club is the best place to do it. Harbor has state-of-the-art equipment, plus certified personal trainers to help you achieve your goals safely and quickly. They also have indoor tennis and pickleball courts, and tons of group exercise classes to help you have fun while you get in shape. When you're done with your workout, stop by their smoothie bar to get a nutritious boost. See and feel the difference at Harbor Isles Tennis and Fitness Club. It's the place to be.
It's tax time! And Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls will help you make the most of your refund. Double down! Bring us your tax refund and we'll double it to use towards your down payment on your new vehicle purchase. And right now, choose from more new trucks and SUVs than ever and available 0% APR financing for up to 72 months. If you live here, you get it! Double your down payment during Ram Truck Month only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Klamath Falls.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com, on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. Final tonight from Pell Court. The Pelicans taking one from Eagle Point, 51-43 to advance to 6-0 on the season. I'm joined once again by senior Jacob Cook. Jacob, I know we started the broadcast off joining you. You guys were 5-0. Now you're 6-0 after we talk again. How does that feel?
It feels great. I mean, again, at the beginning, I said I don't know what to expect from Eagle Point. You know, they were 0-7, but it's a little deceiving when you're playing 6A teams. You know, they're pretty good. That one kid, I think 2013 or 23, I don't know. He was a pretty good player, and he did some work against us. But you know, it feels really good to get that win. I know it's not conference, but it still means a lot. As you could see, we're still, even with the offensive struggles we kind of had again, our defense and just overall intensity kept us in the game, and we ended up winning it at the end.
You mentioned number 13 for Eagle Point. That was Brennan Knight. He finished with 12 points, but you finished with 22 tonight. What were they giving you out there on the floor?
Well, I had a little bit of a height advantage out there, and I mean, something I don't do enough of what I should. I I need to be a little more aggressive down there. I mean, I know what I can do down there on the post and create plays for other guys, because sometimes the whole team's all like, they're looking at me, and then my guys are able to cut or get open because they're just spreading the floor a little bit. Aaron had that 1-3 in overtime, which is exactly what I mean. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened today.
You guys got Mazama coming up next on Tuesday. I feel like we've heard a lot of buzz about Mazama. They look much improved from last year. What are you kind of seeing from the Vikings heading into Tuesday?
I think they're actually a lot of the same guys. I don't know about the 0-10 thing last year. I don't think they were that bad. We had a pretty good conference, and I think they had some pretty close games. But, they're a good team. They're talented. They can get hot at any minute, so that's where we got to be playing our best game the whole time. I mean, we got to be playing our best game all the time, every game. But especially this time, I mean, it's going to be a rivalry. I'm sure there's going to be some fans. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it, though, and we're just going to have to come out and play a good game.
All right, Jacob, thank you for joining us, finishing with 22 points tonight. You guys are now 6-0, and have fun at graduation. What's that, coming up tomorrow?
Sunday.
Sunday. Well, congratulations on graduating high school.
Awesome.
Only a few folks can say that.
I know.
That was Jacob Cook, the senior for KLAMATH Union. His team winning 51-43 tonight, finishing with 22 points. Going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll give you all the numbers and take a look at the Skyline Conference standings as we have them. Also, take a look at what's going on for Eagle Point coming up in the next couple of games. You've got the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on 1150 and 92.9 KAGO, and live video on mybasin.com.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
Well, we're back live at Pell Court, the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com, also on air 1150, 92.9 KAGO. KLAMATH Union getting the win tonight, 51-43 in an overtime game against Eagle Point. Take a look at this for KLAMATH Union, definitely led tonight by Jacob Cook with 22 points and led his team to this victory. Other scores for KLAMATH Union tonight, going down the list, Aaron Franklin had 3 points. Pablo Macias finished the game with 7. Garrett Short finished with 9 points. Von Wata had 2. A few other points mixed in there for guys like Franklin, He finished with 6 tonight. After that, made 3-pointers. So 6 points for Franklin tonight. Taking a look for Eagle Point, they had a couple guys foul out, but Brennan Knight was their leading scorer with 12. A couple other guys mixed in there too. You had Alex Smith with 8 points tonight. Esquivel had 5. Quintero had 3, and a couple other trace amounts of points coming from those Eagle Point boys. The biggest number tonight for KLAMATH Union in this overtime matchup, which, by the way, before we get to this number, tonight's game, 8 lead changes, 4 ties. It was a close game all throughout before we got to that overtime period in which Eagle Point scored just 1 point on a made free throw from Esquivel. So, tough showing in overtime. KLAMATH Union was able to separate themselves and grab that 9-point win, but it almost got away from them. Tough free throw shooting night for the Pelicans tonight. They shot 8 for 18 from the line tonight. That is 44%, by far their worst free throw shooting night of the season. And, luckily it came on a night where they were still able to win, so it didn't hurt them too bad. But definitely have to play overtime in the second night of a back-to-back. Definitely not what you want if you're Coach Ed Case of Klamath Union Pelicans. I'll tell you what you do want for the KU Pelicans is going home, checking the schedule, and seeing that you're 6-0 on the season, still 4-0 in league play. Meantime, Eagle Point, they drop down to 0-8 on the season. Next up for the Klamath Union Pelicans is a league matchup against the Mazama Vikings. They play on Tuesday. Mazama, they look good coming into that matchup. Just taking a quick preview at Mazama, they are 3-1. They've only lost to Hidden Valley. And again, their next matchup also coming against Klamath Union. They don't play any games between now and then. And leading scorer tonight with 22 points was Jacob Cook. The final tonight, 51-43. That about does it for us this evening. Hope you enjoyed watching the Les Schwab Tires Game of the Week on mybasin.com. We've also been on air on 1150, 92.9 KAGO. If you'd like to watch an archived replay of this event, all you got to do is log on to mybasin.com and click on Watch. Mybasin.com is your home for everything going on in the Klamath Basin, from news, sports, special events, and everything in between. Check us out online at mybasin.com. I'd like to thank Scott Mason, the Klamath Union Athletic Director, for having us tonight, and head coach Ed Case. I'd also like to wish Coach Mars of the Eagle Point Eagles a safe drive home this evening, having to make the trip over the hill. Once again, our final score tonight, 51-43. Klamath Union now 6-0 on the season. My program director, Rob Sims, I'm Josh Eldridge. Good night from Klamath Union High School.